Hi everyone, I'm going to react it to Log Horizon Season 2 Episode 8 Akihabara. Um last episode they were going through this training, all the maidens of water maple was the title. They were going through all this training and they had a plan about how to approach Ambert, right? And then they mentioned the fact that the flavor texts were like being active and all of that, and that the flavor text, when it came to the sword that Ambert was carrying, um, was based on this story about this dude that was the hero, but then he was killed by a maiden of something, and now he wants revenge, and he seems like he's basically taken over Amber, right? And yeah, now they're carrying out the operation like they are supposed to be going two by two because the more people that he has, the more strength he gets. Also, no, I think the more people around him, it increases his buffs. I think so. They're going two by two, and you had Akatsuki with somebody else, and he showed up. So that's where the episode ended. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/philmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh yeah, and then they asked Lenesia to kill the power supply. Wait, is that Maria? I don't know how I didn't notice that last episode. Counteraction rising. Yeah, we are ready for the punchline. There's no use before your gimmicks, so check this out. Mimi, how can you keep forgetting your Akibaredo? Akibaredo. Someone needs to explain to me why do they say Akiba when it's Akihabara? Ooh, nice. Is it the type of poison damage that takes out a little bit of your HP as time goes on? Oh, nice. Yeah. I think that so they're coming in and then what is he doing? Oh, so nobody's in town. Oh, that is nice. It's sort of like real life. Trust. I was about to say, did they kill the thing yet? I don't know who that is. We're gonna see the magic circle thingy that gives him power. Why they keep running? The shield is frozen. Oh, Mariana! She gonna unlock the teachings. Shadow what? Oh, multiples. Aw, when he was inside you all the time. It's fake. Mm-hmm. Buddy. Okay. What was the sword that the other girl? I feel like the other girl. The sword. Is she gonna come in? The weapon seller with the other sword that I'm like, is he gonna give? She gonna give it to her? I don't know. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Yeah, he's not making any sense. Legendary sword. Which one is it? She reforged it. Oh, look at all the support she's getting. Ah, thank you. Oh yeah, cause when the HP is like low. Engage. Oh, she's part of a raid. Oh. Yeah, clearly. I love seeing her smile more. Right? Ugh, love it. Of course, he's here. That's the magical circle thingy. They both have to do it. The protection is off. Someone destroyed that sword. Someone destroyed that sword. Someone destroyed that sword. Konosume. Keep on hitting it until it. There you go. The maidens. Good job. It was all maidens. There was no man. I think that was like one of my questions as I was watching last episode. Oh, but then that was, I don't know. Oh man, that went way too fast. Aww. Aww. That is so nice. You'll be on the what? Is that him? Oh, was she? So we're going to them next. Oh my goodness. I love this episode. I love this episode. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back and see the teaching. Was it the teaching? Or was it the sword? Something along those lines. Yeah, what the teaching is called as well, and then the sword when they said that the flavor text changed. Still stamina from an enemy's weapon and armor when used in physical attacks. Oh, so that's how she was able to break the sword, because each time she was hitting it, it was a physical attack, right? So each time she was hitting it, she was stealing stamina from the weapon until there was no stamina from it, and then the thing broke. Oh, that's nice. So let's see. Now, what was her teaching? So let me see if I understand the plan correctly. They spread out each group a little bit more than 50 meters. Like in a 50-meter circle or whatever, there's only two maiden in there, right? Then they had Akatsuki. Well, Akatsuki and Mariel were the first one to encounter Ember, right? And the thing is, she's supposed to fight him with Akatsuki. Mariel, she's a healer, so when Akatsuki is fighting Ember and she needs healing, she takes care of that. But then when it seems like I was about to say that it seems like when she's losing like a lot of HP, that's when they start moving. But I don't think that was it. Like they started moving. It seems like even before she lost a lot of HP, or is it MP? I don't know. Maybe. Let me see. I'm gonna assume because I probably didn't get it right or whatever. But they started with Akatsuki and Mariel. They attacking Ember. Akatsuki is losing HP. Mariel is healing her, but healing somebody requires MP, right? So she must be, running out of MPs. So I feel like it must be during those times that they will be like running toward the next 50 meters and have the other two people that were there sort of like take over the attack and heal Akatsuki in a way, and that also gives Mariel time to heal her MP, to recover MP. I think that's what they were doing. So they were having this guy run around and while waiting for Lenesia and this Kunia Kinjo kill the power supply, I guess. And then I noticed that before what's her name, Rize activated her attack, she said that he was a little bit out of the 15 meters or something or other. So I'm like, she chose that particular moment because since he wasn't like in a 50 meter radius of where, like, since there was no one around him that was within that 50-meter stuff, he didn't have the excess of like his ability, his defense or whatever wasn't boosted. So that made it the perfect time for her to enact her attack and freeze him there. And also his HP was like already low. And usually when you're fighting a boss, when their HP is running really low, like when they're about to die, that's when they switch up the attacks and they like unleash devastating attacks that just takes you out of the game, or like really brings you like down to maybe like 1 HP or something or other, and the next attack will kill you. So they were expecting that to happen, but that didn't really happen. And they froze him, and their goal was to destroy the weapon. I love that last episode when Akatsuki was training and all that, and then they showed the weapon master seller or whatever looking at Akatsuki, and then they showed this flashback, and then she said during that episode that if she knew what Ember was going to do with the sword, she wouldn't have sold it to him. And she knows that Akatsuki has been wanting to buy a sword, but she just didn't have any money. So her selling this sword to Ember was the guilt that was upon her. So I'm like, okay, she gonna give, because when they would show the flashback where Ember's sword was, there was another sword on top of it or below it, whatever. So I'm like, is she gonna give that other sword to Akatsuki? So when Akatsuki was fighting and she unleashed her teachings, which is the way that I understood it, is that you basically run, like maximize your skill, I guess, and then it shows up. Like when you have a particular skill, the strength of that skill, I don't know. But the point is, she's just supposed to keep using it, wanting to go further. First, she was kept wanting to go faster and faster and faster and faster and faster to using this particular skill. And that's when the other one activated Shadow Lock. And what I didn't particularly get was that she said that she usually can only use that move when she is moving around. So she can only create multiple of herself when she's moving around. Oh, the Shadow Step. Isn't that basically what the Shadow Step was in Hunter x Hunter? Killua, when he's like moving around, basically that's what, and then you see that after images of him or something or other. Isn't that basically what she's talking about when she's talking about how she usually used the move before? And now she was, in playing like attack motion and stuff, and that's time to activate it, and there's like multiples of herself, and she stuck the sword in there, but then the sword didn't want to come out anymore because I feel like the guy froze it, right? And that's when the weapon seller gave her the other sword, and she said that she reforged it so that it fits Akatsuki. And Akatsuki was remembering like all the people that have pushed her forward up till this moment, and she got this renewed energy about her, and then she went on the attack, and they defeated this dude, man. They defeated him. They my thing is they deactivated the thing, right? So I feel like Akiba is now defenseless, basically. I mean, there are adventurers there, so if any monsters or something show up, then they can take it. They're gonna have to take care of it or whatever inside the city. But then I'm like, there's the what other me something Minari or Minami, those people that are keeping an eye on Akiba. So now that they know that their defense or whatever is down, I feel like the city is in danger. It's gonna be in danger. So yeah, I feel like I was about to say something. They were having this slumber party or whatever, and then Akatsuki went outside and she was thinking about Shiroi, about how what Shiro has been trying to do is have this place where people belong, feel like they belong, so that they can be happy there. So that's what Akiba was, and that's the goal that he keeps working toward. And now that she understood that, she's like, I want to talk to him, and he just called in that moment. So I feel like the way that he was talking was the fact that she was feeling embarrassed that he called in at the particular moment where she was thinking about him, I guess. And I don't know, I love when I heard his voice. He was so soothing to me. And he basically understood that they won and that they were also about to embark on their raid, So I feel like next episode is going to be focused on Shiro's side of things, because they've dealt with Ember here, and Shiro is over there with his thing, and yeah, they're about to go there and do that. What else? I think that's basically it. Hopefully I understood what the plan was that Rize came up with, that they were doing. Hopefully I understood that the way that I said it, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. Love this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out Patreon, patreon.com/feelingme, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.